Essaye pas d'ignorer.
Centre-ville, MARS, pas besoin de te présenter ma ville. Ça rappe depuis les premières heures, microphone branché à vif. Ça rappe dans tous les coins, se rappelant du rap d'hier. Troisième génération d'MC arrive déjà la quatrième. Identité marseillaise, ni New York ni Atlanta. Nous on reste fidèles à nous-mêmes, on n'attend pas, nous on s'en bat. On garde l'honneur des gens d'en bas, énervés ou nonchalants. Trop sincère, numéro 1 s'appelle à jamais Luciano. Marseille, a toujours fait vibrer la France.
At every corner, many places here, we have a lot. So I think we should do something together, perhaps to make the decision maker more aware of this problem, which is for me really a problem, and that they can stop polluting our vision, our daily life.
Marseille, 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 Marseille,
Actually, we think there is too much advertising in the society in general and in public space and public area particularly. And so the purpose was to say streets and places needs to be area where we meet, when we share, when we discuss, when we disagree about things, but when we meet. Where we meet, and so that was actually the look that we have at public areas, and that's why we decided to remove advertising from those public areas.
Do you think the people like this change?
Yes, they did.
They like?
The thing is, it's massive. The reform that we did, the change that we did, that created the most support from every kind of people, whatever their public politics opinion, whatever their age or whatever, because you find here a grandmother that don't like to bring their kids at school, or their little kids at school going through naked women and cars and alcohol, which is more than 80% of the advertising in the city. You find people against capitalism and liberalism that think that it's really the advertising is the sign of the power of the economy over politics. You find just people that like to have streets in the city and not be oppressed by all these ads. So you have whatever reason, and you have as well local shops that see that those ads are not for them. It's for big marks, it's for Coca-Cola, it's for whatever, but it's not for the shops you have down your flat. And so whatever reason, actually, you agree.
Qu'est-ce que vous préférez, ceci ou des arbres?
Alors moi je préfère largement quand il y a des arbres et pas de publicité. Oui. C'est beaucoup plus joli.
Plutôt un arbre qu'une publicité.
Il vaut mieux
Oui.
un arbre qu'une publicité.
Oui. Il y en a trop en fait de publicité de toute façon, partout.
And how many trees were planted new?
We plant a lot of trees. We spent last 20 years losing trees in the city, and so we changed that for the last 3 years. Directly on what used to be the place of ads, I don't have the figure in mind, probably 20 or 30, but we removed more than 300 panels.
And what did JC Deco means to this change?
It was for them very touchy because somewhere what they sell is to say we used to provide cities with solution for their public ads as well, and somewhere we can continue, and as you're green we can do green stuff and things like this, and at the end we say actually we don't need this at all. The thing, it was not a big fight because they clearly understand that if they go for a fight, then the fight will not be a good end for them, because nobody support ads saying yes, we need more ads everywhere, we need ads for everything everywhere, and so they cool down the game very rapidly, and they left without any major difficulties. They make still some business in the private area, and they have as well some business for public transportation, so they are not out of the game anyway. The ads revenue, depending on the city, it's for city was very attractive like Paris. It's I think up to 0.6% of the budget, 0.6, and for cities like Grenoble it was between 0.1 and 0.2. So it's not a problem of money, because you look at this, you see the scale, even in very attractive cities like Paris, and you cannot do more attractive than Paris, it's less than 1% of the budget. If you compare to what we had to do in the last 3 years, the state and the government reduced our budget by 8%. So what we lost with the revenue of advertising is 1% of what we were cut by government. So it's not a matter of money, really. It's still money, but if you compare this, if you put it in perspective and in scale, it's not a matter of money.
Moi, les publicités ne me dérangent pas dans la mesure où elles ne sont pas électrifiées, c'est-à-dire qu'il n'y a pas de lumière.
Ah, d'accord.
Voilà. Parce que c'est vrai que quand ça se déroule et que ça pompe de l'énergie, bon ben, je ne suis pas écolo, mais ça me dérange.
Bah du coup je préfère les villes sans les pubs dans les rues, parce que c'est beaucoup plus agréable à voir, et comme ça cache pas l'ensemble des commerces, c'est beaucoup plus agréable pour se balader, on voit beaucoup plus de choses. Hein. Bon, merci.
Nice, merci beaucoup. What do you think is better? With these both sides here and there, or no?
For the landscape, I prefer this one, but if we talk about money, having ads, it's important, because it's a big part of the money that have the city.
It's 0.2% of the general money in the city of Grenoble. It's not much?
This low?
Yesterday we talked to the mayor, Mr.
Okay.
Fiol, and he said it's not a problem.
Okay, I wasn't know about that. So, yeah, of course, I prefer this landscape.
You have an initiative of free advertising panels. Is it new since you changed it?
No, there is a law in France, a policy that brings this, but we have now, I think, 4 or 5 times more than the law. And this enables cultural events, sportive events, or whoever in a neighborhood to say, okay, I'll organize this party this night or whatever. And actually today we're in process to develop with artists new panels and new stuff that are designed specifically for Grenoble by designer. We want as well to fight against all the city being the same. You have the same shops in the same streets, and somewhere you will be in Sofia in Bulgaria or in Berlin or in Paris or in Grenoble, and at the end you will find the same street with the same line of shops, and what a difference.
And the same advertisement.
And the same advertisement. So I think it's key as well for cities just to feel that we are not all the same, and diversity is as well a strength.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you go to another city out of Grenoble, how it is?
It's a big change. Suddenly, it looks like other cities are more commercial, because everything you see in a city is just like advertising and advertising everywhere. So, from moving from center to Grenoble to another city, it's a huge change. And you don't have neon lights, you don't have the huge advertising posters everywhere. It's a sight of relief. You're not feeling like they are trying to sell you products or anything, and it's quite nice to feel that way.
Yeah.